Hello and welcome to Living Proof, the Isaac Newton Institute podcast. My name is Dan Aspel. In this short episode, I will be speaking to Nicolas Boulle, who is one of the I&I Simons Postdoctoral Fellows in mathematics. He's going to be telling us about his experience of the scheme and what it means for him at this early stage in his career. We hope you enjoy the episode. So, Nicolas Boulle, thank you very much for joining me and welcome to Living Proof.
Thanks.
So, you, as we mentioned in the intro, are a recipient of the Simons Postdoctoral Fellowship.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear a little bit about your experience with the scheme, how you came to find it, why you applied, and how you found your 2 weeks so far.
Yeah, so I was finishing my PhD in Oxford like 6 months ago, and I was looking for fellowships in the UK, and especially in Cambridge, because I know that there is a big group in my area which is on mathematical applications of big data. And so I saw this fellowship, and so I decided to apply, especially also because there was an unusual component in this fellowship, which is you spend half of your time at the department working with a group of researchers and half of your time at the Newton Institute participating in one of the programs. And so the program attached to the fellowship was on the future of data-driven engineering, and so I was very looking forward to participate in this program and meet all the visitors who will be coming in January.
That's really interesting to hear that it was very specifically the subject which appealed to you.
Yeah, the topic was really close to my research interest, and so it was really ideal actually.
Yeah, that's really fortunate, I suppose, coincidental perhaps.
Yeah.
How did you find out about it in the first place? Was it someone that you were working with who pointed out, or did you see it advertised somewhere?
I saw it advertised on the Cambridge website. So I decided to apply.
Yeah. Well, that's a really, really sort of happy coincidence. And you say you were in Oxford, so was that where you were doing your PhD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was in the numerical analysis group in the Mathematical Institute in Oxford.
And before that point, where were you studying before? Where did you learn your maths?
Yeah, so I did my undergrad in France, first in Paris and then in Brittany at the École Normale Supérieure de Rennes. And in between my undergrad and my PhD, I spent a year in the US at Cornell University. Okay,
so already quite a lot of travel even in the beginning of your career.
Yeah.
Oh, very exciting. How was your time in the US? How did it compare to your time in Europe?
It was great. I mean, I was not studying there. I was just doing research. It was kind of a preparation for my PhD, and I spent a year doing research, doing a research internship. So it was very interesting to discover another academic environment as well.
Oh, that's really exciting. As we mentioned briefly, you have had only 2 weeks of the fellowship so far, and you are doing the component which is not at I&I first. That's right. So you are still on the maths faculty here at Cambridge, and you're in the Department of Applied Maths and Theoretical Physics, or DAMPS as we call it. So 2 weeks there so far. How are you feeling about it? How are you enjoying the work?
It's very interesting. So and especially specifically in the Cambridge Image Analysis group. So I'm working with Professor Carola Schemlib. And so she has a big group of researchers, postdocs and PhD students working on applications of machine learning for medical imaging. And so it's very interesting to exchange with all the members of the group and try to understand what they are doing right now and collaborate with them in the future as well.
And is it quite a young group, or are there a mixture of ages and seniority there?
It's mostly young, so there are I don't know, about like 10 postdocs, I would say, and the same number of PhD students. So it's a very young group, so very vibrant and very motivated crowd as well.
That's a great place to be. The question I have asked other people who have also been recipients of this fellowship has been about their time at I&I, which obviously you haven't done yet. Yeah. And the main question I ask is, what's it like working with people who are senior in their field? Because as by the very nature of this fellowship, you are an early career researcher.
Yeah.
So obviously I can't ask you that, but you don't seem in any way intimidated by the environment. You seem very at home.
No. Yeah, this was really my motivation for coming in, is really meeting like the expert of the field who will be coming from other institutions in the world. And so, I'm really looking forward to this, the 6 months program starting in January for that.
Yeah, it'll be exciting to see you around as well. And I guess a couple of questions. First of all, though, I'll ask you, how about your time in Cambridge? It's been very brief so far, but is it easy to get here and to get around? And I don't know where you're staying, but are you finding that a pleasant experience?
Yeah, I'm staying in Eddington, so in the place for where a lot of postdocs are staying. So it's about 20 minutes walk for the Mass Institute, and it's very convenient to go there, and it's very nice. It's not really in the city centre, so it's nice to walk around.
Yeah, everything's very accessible by foot or bicycle in this town, isn't it? And I guess a bigger question, you seem very excited by what you're doing at the moment. What do you think it will lead on to? Where do you see your maths career going?
So I have time because so the fellowship is 1 year duration, and then I've agreed with the person I'm going to work to continue for 2-year postdocs additionally after that. So I have time to continue my research and then apply for academic jobs in 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and that's something which seems to occupy quite a lot of thought for people at the beginning of their career for obvious reasons. It's a lot of pressure, isn't it, to continue that career, which I guess leads to the energy to try and really achieve so that you can guarantee finding a position. But it seems like you're in a great place to do that. So I wish you the best of luck with that. Have you always been a mathematician since very young?
I've always been mostly motivated by maths, and so I've always wanted to do a PhD in maths and then continue and do an academic career as well. So.
Well, I tell you, I envy you, because having that much clarity is
I was
fantastic.
Lucky. This was really the field which motivated me most when I was at school, and so I just continued naturally on this path.
Yeah. Well, really excited for your next few months and to see you here in January. So, Nicolas Boulle, thank you very much for sharing this, and I hope anyone who's considering applying for the scheme can be inspired by the ease that you found and the fulfilment which you've clearly found in it as well. So, thank you.
Thank you.